Good morning. Welcome back to our house, fans. I'm going feeding cattle. Fang is going putting up stock boarding gates. And it's all go. Just getting a load of dung topped up here now. We filled it there last week actually. We were cleaning out pens, but it was only half full, but we must go for a load of beet there now, so I'll just top it up all of this heap. This stuff isn't like the old dungy, the straw stuff that comes out of the cattle pens. This will flow away out the back door, so we're not too bad, but so we can fill up the trailers a little bit extra. Beet out of the corner. I just like to, even though it was all pulled the same day, but like to make sure that you don't end up with a big pile of stale stuff in the back, so we always put the if there's any left over before we go for load, we move it over and we put the fresh load in there. The hill farm now, getting a load of beet. We didn't stack it up at all the last day just because the weather's so warm it could heat, so we pulled about 100 ton of it. We just left it one load high. Nice load of beet up there now.
This is Cork, in Cork down by the Lee. This is Cork, a real capital city. This is Cork, in Cork down by the Lee. This is Cork. This is Cork. Drink pints in Collins, Smoking Lane in the corner she mean. Meet the homegrown hero, the legend, the Roy-Key. You can spend summers down the Marquee in every place and the every man. Some cider on a Sunday, down the Maradine when you can. This is Cork, in Cork down by the Lee. This is Cork, a real capital city.
I just had to get out and take a photo. It's literally the height of the Jeep nearly. Sunflowers flowering, Phacelia flowering. A sight to behold. And this isn't even the best field. The next field over was first plant. We'll go over and have a look at that now. My sidekick is with me as well, but he's after along all day. Aren't you, Leo? Hey! Leo! And I hope they sleep then during the night. Like, Jesus! Actually came up to look at our winter barley, but the cover crops are a bonus. Now this is cool. Oh, look at the deer! Where they gone, the feckers? Oh, I just missed them gone out to the ditch. So I think it's like a combination of phacelia, oats, buckwheat, sunflowers, all flowering in one field. Cool. Man, Leo finally woke up from his slumber. We go dig some holes. Will we? Right. The purple one is phacelia. I think there's some linseed. I saw some blue linseed flowers there a while ago as well. Oh yeah, look here. Linseed, sunflowers, black oats, 3-year-old boy. You know your cover crops are good when they're taller than 3-year-old. Think, Leah? Are they good cover crop? He's not amused anyway. Leah? And we have some pink flowers, buckwheat, pink to bake the boys wink. Pink, purple, yellow, and blue. That's cool. That's very cool now, I have to say. There's about 75 acres here and it's all like this. All the colours of the rainbow. Cool, isn't it? This is Joy winter barley. Planted, not sure, I'd have to check. 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. It is looking beautiful. Very, very well drilled, I must say. I'd hardly do it as good myself. But yeah, this went into serious conditions now. Super establishment. So, yeah. There's 25 acres in this field, I think. And there's another field cover crop actually below the ditch. We'll go down and look at it, even though I shouldn't because it's terrible. We'll have a look at it. Leo has his flowers for man. Clever that lad. We're not hopping out here.
Why?
Actually not too bad, considering. Nothing ever grows in this field really, but crops don't even really grow here, but it's actually not too bad. Dad packed this into fairly heavy chopped wheat straw and he was not fairly apprehensive could it grow at all. Not too bad. Yeah, it's not so flashy over here now. But, like, why is it nothing there and then you go up here and it's perfect? I'll actually tell you why. Very simple. Because there was no wheat there. That's why. And that's why there's actually a good cover crop there. The slugs took the wheat. So there's a lot of residual nitrogen and that's why there's a good cover crop there. Would be my guess. This is a field of wheat that I sprayed the other day, pre-merged. So we'll just see, is it germinating yet? Hopefully it is. Yes, it's dead. How deep do you bury it? Oh, look at that, lad. Sorry, lad. There's a slug now, or a worm. A good big worm. Got to eat the big boy too, isn't he? Sorry, lad. We'll put you back in there now. Oh, look, there's a seed anyway. That's good anyway, at least the old pre-merge, we were after good supper rain, so it not being too close to the surface will help with the pre-merge not getting down to the rooting zone. There's another fella. Yeah, look, he just germinated. So I think we sat at last, when did we saw this? I say we planted it on maybe last Thursday or that. So it's only a couple of days, it'll be up in another week maybe. So not too bad. Just get some of this beet we bought down today, loaded up for feeding for the morning. We loaded up about 4.5 ton. We're using just over 2 ton a day there now, so it wouldn't be long getting through a fair shot of beet now when you've a lot of cattle on it. So we're up to, I suppose, we've the guts of 300 cattle on feeder now at the moment. So we're busy. We'll be probably, nearly after tomorrow now, I'd say we'll be going on 2 mixes a day, which is a little bit of a nuisance. But anyway, the poor old Tom is absolutely maxed out as she is, so it's mixing just under 6.5 ton there this morning now, I'd say. Something like that, I don't know. So yeah, all go now for the next couple of months. Hopefully have we'll fatten the guts of between now and next March 500, I suppose, in or about. There's 300 there now at the moment, and yeah, there will be guts of 500. So for those of you who may be new to the video or the channel, I should say, we have a contract fattening business. We take in farmers' cattle and fatten them for them, and they go into our herd for nitrates. And we can also take in cattle from herds that are locked up with TB. We have a feedlot number, so and look, there's a fair difference now between what cattle are making in the factory and what store cattle are making, so it's well worth fattening cattle yourself if you have if you can, and if you don't have the facilities or the feed or the know-how or whatever or the time to do it. We do. Send your cattle down to us, we'd love to fatten them for you. 086 177 2623. So there's a big load of cattle coming out tonight. I think there's 30 in it or that. So we'll be getting all them dosed and vaccinated, weighed, clipped, foot batted tomorrow. So it'll be a very busy day, and I think there's another 35 or something coming closer to the weekend. So we'll be full to the gunnels then. But there's cattle going again next week. So there's always pens coming free here if you are interested. Let's have the cattle unloaded now. We'll get him turned around and he'll be on the road again. Fair old rig. Plenty of lights on around him, See how good his backing skills are. That's not his first time. And he go back to Clare, brand new lorry for the job.